Welcome to Moments in the Word. I'm James Tyler, your host, and this afternoon we'll be reading for Nehemiah chapter number 13, verses 4 through 9. And before this, Eliashib, the priest having the oversight of the chamber of the house of our God, was allied unto Tobiah, and he had prepared for him a great chamber, where aforetime they laid the meat offerings, the frankincense, and the vessels, and the tithes of the corn, the new wine, and the oil, which was commanded to be given to the Levites, and the singers, and the porters, and the offerings of the priest. But in all this time was not I at Jerusalem, for in the 13th year of Artaxerxes, king of Babylon, came I unto the king, and after certain days obtained I leave of the king. I came to Jerusalem and understood of the evil that Eliashib did for Tobiah, in preparing him a chamber in the courts of the house of God. And it grieved me sore. Therefore I cast forth all the household stuff of Tobiah out of the chamber. Then I commanded they cleanse the chambers, and thither brought I again the vessels of the house of God, with the meat offering and the frankincense. As we turn and we look at the context of this text here, we see here in the text that, like Nehemiah, Jesus cleansed the temple according to Matthew 21:12 through 13, driving out those who defiled it with commerce and greed. Both acted with righteous anger to restore the sanctity of God's house, showing that true worship demands purity and reverence. In the new covenant, believers are the temple of the Holy Spirit, according to 1 Corinthians 3:16 through 17. Just as Nehemiah cleansed the physical temple, Jesus cleanses our heart from sin and compromise, making us fit dwelling places for God, as well as Psalm 69:9. It talks about the zeal for the house consumes me. It's quoted of Jesus in John 2:17, and reflects Nehemiah's passion as well. This zeal is not about anger for its own sake, but about love for God's holiness and a desire to see his name honored. And how can we apply this to us today? Just as Nehemiah removed Tobiah from the temple, we must remove anything that defiles our heart: bitterness, pride, hidden sin, or worldly compromise. Ask, have I allowed anything into my life that doesn't belong in God's temple? Nehemiah didn't hesitate to confront even a high priest. Likewise, we're called to lovingly be firmly address of sin in our communities, within our household, within ourselves, hold ourselves accountable. This is especially vital in leadership. Spiritual authority must be rooted in integrity. The people regressed while Nehemiah was gone. Revival is not a one-time event. It must be sustained through daily faithfulness. We must not rely solely on external leadership or emotional highs, but cultivate a personal, enduring walk with God for yourself. Nehemiah didn't just remove Tobiah, he restored the temple to its rightful purpose. Jesus doesn't just forgive, he restores and reclaims what was lost. Let him reorder our steps, our priorities, and our worship. I'm James Tyler, coming to you live from the Castle Studios, and welcome again to Moments in the Word. God bless.